everybody. I just want to say that I'm super excited because I finally got my tripod. So I can do proper videos now and I don't have to like hold my camera and make it all shaky or prop it on like a stack of books or something. So I'm super excited that I have a tripod now. Anyways, so I wanted to do a video. I wanted to do it at the beginning of the year, but I was super busy and had so much to do. So now that I have a moment and I have my tripod, I can film a video. So I hope everyone's having a good new year, and I really wanted to kind of give a little bit of a forecast for the year of what I'm kind of all the things I'm sensing for the year and what I have been pretty much like all the knowing that I have in terms of what's going to happen this year and what the significance of this year is for us. And I'm actually pretty excited about it. And the first thing I wanted to start off by saying is I know it seems that there's a lot of bad things happening right now. It's really hard not to get caught up in all of that. I myself, with all the Australia fires that are happening right now, it's super overwhelming with all the wildlife dying, and that is really upsetting to me, and I'm trying not to get pulled into that and caught up to that fear and sorrow, because that's kind of what they want, right? So there's going to be all kinds of shit just running rampant all over the planet right now, and because it's kind of like the last push before the end. And what I mean by that, I don't mean the end of the world, but we're shifting consciousness, and it's always darkest before the dawn. So the opposite of love vibration of love is fear. And I know a lot of people think that the opposite is hate, but that is not the opposite of love. The opposite of love is fear. So if you want to move people away from love vibration, how are you going to do that? You're going to put them in a state of fear, because when you're in a state of fear, you're closed off, you're blocked, and we cannot raise our vibration in a state of fear. We create our own blockages, and it causes more separation, causes more disconnect with self and with others, and we are one consciousness. So it's not on accident that all these things seem to be happening all at once and all together, one after another in a row. So I have an Instagram page. It's Healing by Juicy, and I'll post it underneath. But I talk about this and how it's important that we're going to be using our intuition this year. And this year is basically going to be a year where people are going to step into their power and into their being. It's going to be a huge year for that, of people breaking through these chains and blockages that we've been having, and really, really emerging out of our shells and cocoons, and really owning that and stepping into your being and your power. And it's going to be really amazing, and so much healing of the divine masculine and feminine within, and it's going to allow people to come forward and be authentically themselves and realize their own potential and their own strengths. And it's going to be pretty remarkable, which is why all this chaos is happening, because we are in a shift of consciousness. People are getting sick and tired and questioning all this shit. There's propaganda everywhere that's trying to manipulate you into thinking whatever they want. So you have to take things with a grain of salt. I can fully admit that I half the time believe a lot of stuff that I see on the internet, which is why I don't read anything anymore, because I just read what I'm drawn towards, and make sure it's a trusted site. So, and I will admit if I believe something and then it's wrong after, but You know, the thing about wanting to believe something is that you you have to be right and the other person has to be wrong, and then it creates a conflict between people, because it's me being thinking this way means that you can't think that way, but that we can coexist with different ways of thinking. And they've made it so that you believe that we can't coexist, that we all have to be thinking the same, we all have to be on the same page. So do not pay attention to, don't watch the news and things like that. It's probably like the best, in your best interest, to avoid all of those things like that, because to be honest, the majority of it is not truthful anyway, and you're just going to be caught up in that fear vibration. The second thing I wanted to say is that you will be guided towards things that are really, really, truly for your path. People who are already awakened and in their consciousness will be, for this year, you're going to notice that you're getting like a boost of energy, and you're going to be feeling really like lifted and energized, feeling more of a calling towards your path, about your direction. And it's because we're being assisted right now more than ever. And that's the reason for that, is because of all the chaos and all the stuff that's happening. It's like creating, like, I guess, a boost of people in the fear vibration. And so we need to boost our vibration in order to help other people balance their vibrations and their frequencies. So, and for other people, they'll be starting to shift as well, and you know, people will be moving away from their jobs, moving away from circles, families. Maybe there will be like, they'll have health issues. There's going to be all kinds of upheaval and changes, and it's going to force people to really take a look at themselves. Some people might just not be okay with it, and they just are not going to be able to cope with the changes. It's going to be too much because they're stuck in those patterns, those fear patterns. So we just need to be really centered and hold the space for all of those people, and just be in a really be in a place of, come from a place of love, and realize that we are not separate, and that we are not divided. We are all one consciousness. We are all together. We are all united, and we have to start thinking that way. The sooner we start believing that and living authentically and connected with ourselves and with everyone, the better it would be for us. So I just think it's gonna be a really big year for changes. There's gonna be lots of changes this year, and I just want, this is going to be like all the groundwork for what's going to happen in the future is going to happen in this year. And it's going to be really, really intense, but it's going to be really exciting. And you have to just really believe that. And I can see the changes is happening in terms of people, the way people are coming together, the way people are standing up for other people, the way people are questioning, and they're getting rattled and upset and enough to make a difference. And that's what's needed. We need to be able, sometimes you need to shake things up for something to happen, right? Because changes do not happen when you're in like a state of being comfortable. You know, if you're comfortable, what is it, in the comfort zone? If you're in the comfort zone, then changes are not going to occur when you're in the comfort zone. So you need to be out of the comfort zone. And so all this stuff is happening to shake everyone up, and to keep, but also to keep people in fear vibration. And so we're going to rise above that. And this year is going to be a huge one for that. So like I said, main things you need to keep in mind is that we're really going to be stepping into our power. For those who haven't, there's going to be some people obviously that aren't, you know, they're not up there yet, which is okay, because we're holding space for everyone. And so we're just going to, you know, everyone's on their own journey. We have free will, and we hold space for all those people as well. And then we're just gonna, all of us as a collective are gonna raise our vibration. And so there's that, and there's going to be so much change, so many changes and shifting happening this year. People really stepping into their power, people really finding out what their true, like what their path is and what they want to do, what they're going to be passionate about, and a lot of creative energy being thrown into that, because our creative energy is what fuels all of that. When we create through art, any type of art, for instance, it could be writing, painting, singing, building, anything that you make, anything that you are making, and it doesn't have to be like an artistic painting, it's just anything that you are making is a creation. So with that is creation energy, and that's what we need more of to fuel. So whatever it is that you want to make a video, make a YouTube video, go do something, draw, sketch, write. You want to make write a book, you know what I mean? Like go and cook a meal for someone. Like anything that you're making is creative energy, and that is what we need. And we need to be in a space of love. So stay tuned for all these things happening this year in 2020, and we're starting the decade with all these like really, really powerful energies. And it's like, you know, this is such a transitional year, and like I said, we're gonna be laying all the groundwork for what's to come, and it's gonna be really intense. So hold on to your socks and try not to get stuck into that fear vibration. Don't get pulled into that, and don't get blindsided by all this propaganda that's trying to make you believe things that aren't really the way they are. So just kind of listen to your intuition. You're gonna have to just sit still with yourself. I did it, where was it? I think I wrote it on my Instagram, but I was reading how to like help people to with their intuition, and one of the things I read was that you can just sit with yourself and just quiet your mind. Take 3 deep breaths to be able to get yourself into a meditative state, and then close your eyes and don't think anything. Try not to allow anything to come to your head, and just go by the sensations that you feel in your body, by the sensations and feelings that you're receiving. And that is your intuition, because your intuition is your inner knowing and your gut feeling and all those things that you're perceiving through anything else but not your mind. It's everything else, right? So learn how to use your intuition, and like a muscle, you have to practice doing that to fine tune it and really get it working. So everybody can tap into that and have access to that, trust me. And the more you do it, obviously, like your muscles, the stronger it'll be. So learn how to use your intuition and get good at it, and you're going to be stepping into your power, your divine feminine, and masculine is going to be healing. Like I said, you're either going to move away from relationships, or you're going to come together in the relationships that you're supposed to be. For those of you who are well into your path and stuff like that, you will start coming into relationships, whether it's your soul family with friends, or whether it's in a romantic relationship. You'll be coming together with your counterparts to help you move forward on this path. But anyways, it's a really exciting year. Exciting year. I'm excited for what's to come. I know I've said excited like 5,000 times, but I don't care. Have a wonderful evening. I know I just rambled on, and there's like kind of no direction with my videos, but that's okay. I just wanted to really reassure everyone that I know it seems like everything's really bad right now, but there's a reason for that. And don't trust everything right now. It is like that for a reason, and it is not gonna stay that way, and we need to combat it with our love resonance. Okay, don't get stuck into this fear vibration. Do not get stuck into the fear vibration. You need to, more than ever right now, raise up your vibration to a love vibration, and always do a protective shield around yourself, so that you cannot be brought down by other energies around you. Okay, if you have any questions about that, if we wanted to discuss it, feel free to write in the comments. Follow my Instagram page. I do like daily card readings there, card of the day, when I have time. And that's pretty much it. Anyways, I'm excited that I finally have a tripod, and I hope you hit subscribe and follow. And if there's anything you wanted to know, feel free to message me, and then I can make a video about it if you want, or I'll just message you. Also, I do Reiki, so if you want to book a Reiki appointment with me or a reading, let me know. Have a wonderful evening. Sending you love and light. And that's it. Turn off your news. Okay? Bye.